Are you struggling with stiff, achy joints that just don't seem to get better? Maybe you've tried painkillers, creams, or even pricey supplements, but nothing seems to bring lasting relief. What if I told you that some of the best solutions for easing arthritis pain and calming inflammation are not found in a pharmacy but right in your own kitchen? Stick with me, because in this video I'm going to reveal 3 powerful, affordable, plant-based proteins that can make a big difference for your joints. By the end, you'll know exactly which foods to add to your meals so you can start moving with less pain and more freedom. Number 3. Lentils. When we talk about foods that truly make a difference for arthritis, number 3 on the list has to be lentils. At first glance, they might not look like much, just tiny, simple legumes that don't get the attention of flashy superfoods, but don't let their modest appearance fool you. Lentils are nutritional powerhouses that can play a huge role in calming inflammation, protecting your joints, and even improving the way you feel day to day. For anyone living with arthritis, that matters. One of the biggest reasons lentils are so valuable is the kind of protein they provide. When your joints ache, it's often because the muscles around them aren't strong enough to support and cushion them properly. Lentils deliver clean, plant-based protein that helps build and maintain those muscles, giving your joints the backup they need. And unlike red meat, which has been linked to higher levels of inflammation, lentils give you protein without worsening the very problem you're trying to solve. But protein is only part of the story. Lentils are rich in magnesium, a mineral that acts almost like nature's muscle relaxer. If you've ever had mornings where your joints feel stiff and locked in place, magnesium can help ease that tension and support smoother movement. They're also high in potassium, which helps your body balance sodium levels. That's important because too much sodium can lead to water retention and swelling in your joints, making the pain feel even worse. By helping flush out that excess sodium, potassium works quietly in the background to keep inflammation under control. Lentils are also packed with fiber, which does more than just help digestion. Fiber stabilizes blood sugar levels, and that matters because sudden spikes in blood sugar are known to trigger inflammatory responses in the body. When you keep your blood sugar steady, you're also helping your joints stay calmer and less inflamed. And then there's folate, or vitamin B9, which lentils have in abundance. Folate lowers homocysteine, a compound tied to increased joint pain and stiffness. Lowering those levels means less stress on your joints and more comfort in daily movement. What makes lentils even more appealing is how easy and affordable they are. They cook quickly, they store well, and they fit into almost any kind of dish. You can make hearty soups, stews, curries, or even toss them into salads and tacos. They take on the flavors of whatever you cook them with, so they never get boring. For just a few cents per serving, lentils give you a natural, budget-friendly way to strengthen your muscles, support your joints, and fight inflammation from the inside out. Number 2. Chickpeas. Number 2 on the list is chickpeas, and while they might seem like an ordinary pantry staple, they're actually one of the most underrated foods for joint health and arthritis relief. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, bring a perfect balance of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that together create a protective effect against inflammation and stiffness. When you're dealing with arthritis, the key isn't just finding temporary comfort, it's about nourishing your body with foods that build resilience over time, and chickpeas do exactly that. One of the standout qualities of chickpeas is their high fiber content. This isn't just about digestion, it's about inflammation control. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar levels by slowing down the absorption of sugar in your bloodstream. Why does that matter? Because frequent spikes in blood sugar can trigger inflammatory processes in the body, which is the last thing your aching joints need. By keeping your blood sugar steady, chickpeas are indirectly reducing inflammation and making movement more comfortable. Then there's the protein. Chickpeas are loaded with plant-based protein, which plays a crucial role in repairing tissues and supporting the muscles around your joints. Stronger muscles mean less strain on your bones and cartilage, so every step, bend, or stretch feels a little easier. Unlike animal protein sources that may contribute to inflammation, chickpeas give you clean, sustainable protein that works in your favor. Chickpeas are also rich in magnesium, which has a soothing effect on the body. Magnesium helps relax muscles, reduces stiffness, and even supports bone density. For people with arthritis, this combination is golden, because it means less rigidity in the joints and stronger bones to withstand daily wear and tear. Add to that the potassium in chickpeas, which balances sodium levels and helps reduce fluid retention. Less swelling translates to less pressure on inflamed joints. But the benefits don't stop there. Chickpeas are an excellent source of folate, which lowers homocysteine levels in the body, a compound that, when elevated, is linked to increased inflammation and joint damage. They also provide iron, which boosts energy and helps fight the fatigue that so often comes with chronic pain. When you feel more energized, you're more likely to stay active, and gentle activity is essential for keeping arthritis symptoms at bay. The best part about chickpeas is their versatility. Whether you enjoy them in hummus, toss them into salads, roast them as a crunchy snack, or cook them in hearty stews, chickpeas fit into almost any cuisine and diet style. They're affordable, widely available, and incredibly satisfying, making them easy to add to your daily meals. That's why chickpeas are far more than just a kitchen staple. They're a true ally in your fight against arthritis. Number 1. Tofu. Number 1 on the list is tofu. And it deserves this spot because it's one of the most powerful, plant-based foods you can add to your diet when you're dealing with arthritis. Tofu is made from soybeans, and while it may look like a simple block of white, soft food, its impact on joint health is anything but simple. It's loaded with high-quality plant protein, essential minerals, and compounds that directly help fight inflammation, all of which make a real difference when stiffness, swelling, and joint pain are a part of your daily life. What sets tofu apart is its protein quality. Arthritis often limits mobility, and when movement decreases, muscles around the joints can weaken. This creates more strain on the joints themselves, making pain even worse. Tofu provides the kind of clean, plant-based protein that helps build and maintain strong muscles, giving your joints the support system they desperately need. Unlike many animal-based proteins, tofu doesn't come with added saturated fats or compounds that fuel inflammation. It strengthens without aggravating. Tofu is also an excellent source of calcium and iron, both critical for those with arthritis. Calcium helps maintain strong bones, reducing the risk of further degeneration in weight-bearing joints like hips and knees. Iron, on the other hand, fights fatigue and keeps your energy levels up, which is so important when chronic pain often tempts you to slow down. Tofu also contains isoflavones, natural plant compounds found in soy that are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. These isoflavones work at the cellular level, calming the processes in the body that drive arthritis pain and stiffness. Another benefit is tofu's versatility. Whether you like it grilled, scrambled, baked, or blended into soups and smoothies, it absorbs flavors beautifully and can be adapted into almost any type of dish. That means adding tofu to your diet doesn't feel like a chore, it feels like an opportunity to create meals that are both delicious and healing. And for those looking for affordable, long-lasting options, tofu is easy to store, simple to prepare, and available in most grocery stores worldwide. When you bring all of this together, the protein, the minerals, the isoflavones, and the flexibility in cooking, it's clear why tofu deserves to be at the very top of the list. It's not just a food, it's a natural defense system for your joints. Here's the big picture. Arthritis can feel overwhelming. The stiffness, the aches, the frustration of not being able to move like you once did, it can really wear you down. But small changes add up. By making lentils, chickpeas, and tofu a regular part of your meals, you're not just filling your plate, you're actively nourishing your joints, calming inflammation, and taking control of your health. So the next time you shop for groceries, don't overlook these simple foods. Pick up a bag of lentils, a can of chickpeas, or a block of tofu and start experimenting. Because sometimes the best relief doesn't come from a pill bottle, it comes from simple, wholesome foods on your plate. And if this video gave you new hope, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use these natural solutions too.